Have you seen some of our YouTube channels or maybe some other real estate agents and they're starting to talk about how much business they get from YouTube, but you're like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Why am I getting no business? Why is my channel not growing? And why is nobody calling me? Well, you're probably doing a few things wrong. So what I want to do is instead of talking about, oh, you got to go do a few of these things, I'm going to break it down to why you're probably not getting any business from YouTube, but how you can start getting business. And yes, I'm actually going to start talking about how to get listings out of YouTube. So if you want to learn how to actually lead generate and get free leads from YouTube, that's what we're discussing. And we're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Wilkie with the Channel Junkies. I have found a way to leverage YouTube, unlike what digital marketers teach us with a bunch of the wrong videos. If you want to learn exactly how to use YouTube for free lead generation, make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. I do go live every Wednesday at 1 Central Standard Time on this channel, so join me there, and 11 Central Standard Time on the Clubhouse. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to bring up a couple different topics so that you can find out exactly how to lead generate. And that's the thing that people take for granted is that, I put all this free content out there, and if you just copy it, it's going to work. You have to understand that all of my videos come from story-driven issues, basically. So I'm solving the consumer's problem. I have moved, I have a family, I got 3 kids, I wish I could sell them all, but I gotta take them with me. And so a lot of my videos are passion driven of how hard it is to move and relocate. And if you have moved, that's what you need to be using too. If you haven't moved, you're like, Jackson, I've been here my whole life. Then you need to own that, right? And you need to own that you are actually a local, but you don't put it in the face of people. I'm actually a local and I've been doing real estate for 30 years. Nobody cares about that, bro or sister. I have been doing real estate for just 2 years now. I just moved to these areas, or some of them I don't even live in, and I actually talk about that, and people still want to work with me, right? And I'm talking about thousands of reach outs across the nation. So what am I doing differently? I'm speaking with passion. And I see it every day when people take my course, my free content, they start having success, and now they're all of a sudden cracking the code of YouTube, but they're just using my content, right? They're not truly discussing a story. They're basically just taking what I've said and using it, right? But if they were to go, hey, I tried Jackson Wilkie's method, but I'm not him, so I had to actually figure out a different way to do it, and now I'm getting business. Then they create their own brand and their story. But if they're just using my words, it kind of sounds like somebody who read some Warren Buffett books and all of a sudden they're the greatest investor of all time, right? So you have to understand that you need to be yourself on these YouTube videos in your city. And so what does that look like? If you are, let's say, a new construction sales agent or you just love it, everything about it, well, then don't just go, hey, I'm going to show you a new construction home, because what are you doing? Being like every other real estate agent out there and you're selling, and it's gross, right? That doesn't answer any question. I didn't search, what does the 18974 West Songbird Lane new construction home look like? I said, hey, new construction homes in Houston, Texas, right? And so with that, or that title, living in Houston, Texas, new construction homes, and I'm like, I kind of want some new construction homes. What's up with it? Now you need to understand that the question is, what's up with it? What do I need to know? What's the difference between new construction in Baltimore, Maryland, from where I'm moving from in North Idaho, or from Phoenix, Arizona? And so with these things, you need to understand that you're answering the consumer's question. You need to have your own stories, and you go, you know what? I was a sales rep for new construction for 3 years. So that's what I've dealt with. I know it like the back of my hand. And what I'm actually going to teach you in this video is the things that you don't know, the bad things about new construction. They're like, whoa, this person is going to be honest, and you jump right in and you say, look, in this, I'm making this up, right? So don't take this, right? And it's not the truth. But hey, the one thing about new construction in this city, in this suburb, is that yes, we're seeing appreciation. We have such low inventory. You're going to gain equity, but it's not going to be as fast as you would see a resale area. Maybe this city, maybe this city. Those ones are jumping up at 8 to 10% because of X, Y, and Z. And this new construction area is just an incredible spot, and we're seeing about a 2, 3, 4% increase in equity. But if you're moving to the city, you got to be in this area, and you want new construction because you don't want to deal with anything in old parts and old AC units and old roofs. then this is where you want to be, right? So now you're actually being brutally honest about it. And you also say, hey, a lot of people aren't selling it in 2 years. Here in the next 5-10 years, if you're, on average, people live in house about 7-8 years, you're going to have plenty of equity, let me tell you. And you're still going to have a lot of new appliances, new roofs. That's going to be stuff that come, in an inspection report, you're not going to really have to worry about in just 7 years. So now you've kind of you've worked with both clients, right? And so you got to be honest about this stuff. And then you go, with new construction homes, I'm telling you right now, I get this from clients all the time. Should we run a sewer scope? Hell yes, you run a sewer scope. I've had 5 new construction homes with shattered sewers. And people go, well, it's a brand new house. Why would I need to do that? They just put it in. Yeah, but you got to understand that all the landscapers came through and everybody with all these cat skid steers and all these backhoes, and they're crushing these pipes because the ground hasn't settled. So I would spend the money. Maybe it's an extra $100 to get a sewer scope, but that's $5,000 down the line. That's your butt. So these are the things you need to be talking about. I've seen brand new sinks and they leak like a waterfall. I'm going to get an inspector in there to check every single thing the builder did, because it's not the builder who built it. It's subcontractors, right? But I will make sure that your house is turnkey. Is the builder going to do that for you? No, they're just trying to get the house sold and off their plate, right? I work for you and it costs you nothing. So you got to just start owning, the things that you talk about, and that's what's going to help you in your videos. I know nothing about new construction or real estate, but I get it, right? I know what the consumers want, and it's honesty, right? And you're listening to me like that makes total sense. That's who people want to work with. That's why everybody calls Jackson Wilkie in these city states, because I'm brutally honest and I help you. All you got to do is worry about getting here. I take care of the rest. But when we go back into realtor mode of, hi, I'm your local realtor and I've been here 85,000 years and I know everything and you should call me. They're like, get out of here, man. I don't want to work with you. Like, people don't care about how long you've been doing things. They just want you to solve their problems. So when it comes to maybe trying to get listings, right? We're always, Jackson, how do I get listings? Well, first of all, I love these buyers. And actually, we have mortgage professionals now who are doing the same kind of videos. And they said they don't even accept any other realtor's business, because the YouTube clients are the single greatest client. It's changed real estate. This stuff that I've taught and these clients that you get, it changes your entire business. It's the dream client. So you never have to negotiate a commission. It's always 2.5% or 3%. And it's referral business the rest of your life. Everybody looks at the deal today, but not down the road. So now we're building these giant spheres where we're getting listings left and right due to divorces. They got to move out of the city or move to the wrong area, or, we're having another kid. We need a bigger house. We're getting listings all the time. And it's only, in its second year on some of these channels. So I can only imagine 4 or 5 years down the road, we're building this giant sphere and we are the only realtor they know, unlike all the people who've lived there their whole life. So, but listings, you got to start hitting the objections, right? And we always want to go, call me because I'll get you the most money for your house. And then the next realtor calls, well, what if I promise you I could sell it and make you more money? Dude, it's the same old script. If you came at it and were like, look, you're wondering why the hell you even got to pay 6%, when this market right now, basically if you list it, you're going to get all these offers. But here, this is exactly what you're going to have to do if you sell your house by yourself. You need to get a new phone line, because you're going to have 74,000 phone calls from realtors, investors, and a bunch of random ass people. So it's going to deter you so much, you're going to actually filter out good, honest buyers. And the other thing about that is you're going to have to pay 2.5%, because if I'm an agent and I see your house and you're not paying me at all, I'm not taking my client there. So understand 2.5%, 3% is what you're going to have to pay right out of the gate. You're going to need to get a new phone line. And before you do anything, you need to go hire a professional real estate videographer and photographer. You need the best pictures you can possibly get. It's going to be about $500. And if I were you, I would have a video of the property. People love videos that actually gets you X amount % more views and X amount % higher, price points, right? So you need to go hire that videographer and pictures, right? Secondly, you need to hire a professional stager. You think your house is perfect. I'm telling you, everybody that walks in there doesn't want to see your 1,000 rugs and couches and blankets and books and all your family pictures and everything that makes it cozy for you. They want a blank canvas. They want to walk in and just feel like they're at home and they can make it theirs, right? So now you need to get tell them, this is exactly how you sell it, but this is all the stuff you need to do. That's probably going to overwhelm them. kicked my camera or my microphone. Don't care. We're going to keep that in there. But that, okay, does that make a lot more sense, right? Now they're going to be like, oh my gosh, that seems like too much, but this person was so honest. Have I done this personally? No, I'm going to start testing it. I'm giving it to you before I even do it. But that's how I envision. I understand YouTube, right? And so this is how you actually, get business from YouTube, is being yourself on camera. So I would just really start understanding the questions, answering objections. What do people want? And then giving them. Give it all the way. Give all the answers. Because that, maybe if one person sells their house by themselves, they're going to rave about you. And they're going to send your stuff to 100 other people. And 98 other people aren't going to be able to do it themselves, and they're going to call you. Thanks for all the advice, right? That's how it works. I'm telling you right now, try these things, and that is how content marketing works, answering the public. So just know your strengths. Talk about your stories, your struggles. If you've invested and lost money, that's how you open the video. I'm not Grant Cardone. I'm not Ken McElroy. I'm not the greatest investor of all time, but I'm telling you right now, I've bought 3 investment homes in this market. One of them flopped. One of them's doing pretty good, and the third one is crushing it. So I'm going to tell you those flops and those bad things so that you avoid them, right? Now I relate with you. Now I want to invest with you. That's it. It works. I'm telling you. So you have to have your story. You have to be yourself, and that is how you crush YouTube. These videos that are popping up are the ones that help you grow your YouTube channel. Start clicking on those, and you will be well on your way. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.